We now go to India, where the Karnataka High Court has reopened approximately 12 churches that were closed down by the Deputy Commissioner of Davangere District, Karnataka State, in early September due to claims that forcible conversions were taking place. However, the Voice of the Martyrs Canada continues to receive reports of Christians facing attacks and arrests for their faith in Christ. In one instance, police officials disrupted a weekly prayer meeting held in the home of Pastor Iswar Abhinavar and his wife Renuka in Gangavadi, Belgaum district and accused the couple of forcible conversion. The police confiscated Bibles and hymnals and took several believers to the police station. Although the Christians stated they were not coerced into attending the meeting, Pastor Iswar and another believer were charged with promoting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion. Meanwhile, government authorities have shut down relief camps in Orissa, India, forcing the thousands of Christians displaced by the wave of violence that began in August to flee without adequate protection and against further attacks or compensation for damages sustained. Many of the believers were threatened with violence while they were in the camps and fear further attacks if they return to their homes, many of which have not been rebuilt. Officials are providing some relief for the refugees, about 10,000 rupees, that's 200 Canadian dollars. However, the sum is inadequate to meet the believers' long-term needs, and it's unlikely many of them will be able to secure employment, as local Hindus often refuse to hire Christians. 3 Christians who were arrested in Taikang County, Henan Province in China in December have been sentenced to 1 year of re-education through labor for illegal proselytizing and attending an illegal gathering, according to a report from China Aid Association. 20 of the other Christians arrested in the raid were sentenced to 15 days of administrative detention and fined the equivalent of 175 Canadian dollars. The ongoing crackdown on house church Christians is not surprising to China Aid President Bob Fu. I spoke with Bob during a conference on the persecuted church last year.
If the Chinese Communist Party's thinking paradigm is not changed as it is shown right now, the church will have to be prepared to face more severe persecution. According to our sources, reliable sources inside China, we learned that the Chinese central government is preparing to launch a massive crackdown to arrest house church leaders and petitioners and human rights defenders and other so-called dangerous, unstable elements in China. But in the long run, I'm very optimistic, and really history is in the hands of God, and from what has been happening in the past 50 years, despite of the heavy persecution, one wave after another, the church has never been stronger than before.
The ethnic Uyghur Christians in the far northwest of China continue to be persecuted and harassed, yet remain faithful to the Lord. Bob Fu believes there is a campaign of intimidation against the house church leaders in Xinjiang region. The following video is about 2 such leaders.
好像一种感觉就是还债，因为神这么多的爱我，那我们怎么回答他？然后对于我们周围的朋友也是，我没有对他们说什么，就是把耶稣给我们的爱我们就传出去，我们把耶稣原则他的话语活下来，然后他们看到你为什么不一样？
Wusiman was arrested in September 2007 on allegations of the crime of divulging state secrets, talking to foreigners. According to China Aid Association, the authorities conducted the case behind closed doors on the grounds it involved confidential information related to state security. They also refused to produce the evidence on which they made the decision to sentence Wusiman to 2 years re-education through labor. Nor did they indicate what exactly the alleged illegal activities were. It's been reported that he is forced to carry out 12 to 15 hours of hard labor every day. His wife says he's aged rapidly since his incarceration and continues to suffer poor health due to the labor camp's harsh conditions. Please pray for Brother Wusiman and the Uyghur Christians in China and our persecuted brothers and sisters around the world. Remember, when one part of the body suffers, we all suffer. Thanks for watching the Persecution Report. Goodbye, and God bless.
To learn more about the ministry of the Voice of the Martyrs and ways in which you can help persecuted Christians, sign up today for our free monthly newsletter at persecution.net. That's persecution.net.